Welcome to EnglishLeap video lessons. What can you tell from the question you see? Well, someone has a question that needs to be answered, and there are two people to answer it, but it seems that they don't know the answer. How do I know there are only two people? Because of this word. But we'll get to that later. The most important thing that you should be able to tell about this question is, it is grammatically incorrect. Now, what about still two people, but that's wrong too? Let's find out why. Both of these words perform similar functions. Both are used when we are talking about two things. Either generally represents a choice between two things, whereas neither generally represents two things that are not choices. Let's see what this means. Either of the colors is fine by me. This means that the speaker is being offered two colors, and the speaker is saying that he or she likes both equally. In other words, one or the other. It does not matter. Neither of the colors is to my liking. This means that the speaker is again being offered two colors, but finds both unacceptable. In other words, not one nor the other. There are two things to note here. Both words are being used as pronouns, because instead of saying both red and blue are fine by me, we are using either. Secondly, the pronoun is singular, but this is formal grammar. In spoken English, it doesn't really matter whether you say neither is or neither are. Both are acceptable. But these words can also be used in other ways. Look at these sentences. Here, either is describing the verb can't. It is an adverb, and we use it to agree at the end of a negative statement. The same goes for neither, although we change the order. And lastly, let us look at what we call the either or, neither nor construct. Here, both either and neither are acting as conjunctions. In other words, they are joining what could have been two separate sentences. Note that in this role, we always use or with either and nor with neither. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned so far. And that's all for either and neither. I hope that helped you understand how to use them. Remember to keep practicing.